Okay, guys, it's the lighting I'm going with. I know what it looks like. It's dark. It's got the backlighting going across my bald head. Maybe the monitor's deforming me a little bit, but my head's normally not that long. I have a compressed head. It's about this long. Okay, enough of that. $1,000 challenge for you. $1,000. You think you're worth more? You get to have more. The amygdala is right behind or right about where our ears are located. Both sides. I state that using my psychology and psychiatry knowledge, tying in neuroscience with psychology, I state that we first see everything as data, and from data, we make conclusive files. Now, with the data, if we already have conclusive files on some of the data coming in, then we jump to conclusive files. For example, the bridge collapse in Florida that I'm talking about a lot. A couple of people have trolled me talking. I think they don't say why, but I try to reach, I try to jump into what they could be referring to, and they come up with nothing but, I can't come up with anything but besides maybe a zero force member between number, where 10 and 11 meet at the canopy, and the canopy and number 12. So the canopy section to number 12. That would typically be a zero force member, but it's post-tensioning. So these guys don't understand. One of them said, "You don't understand how it behaves." I've heard that a couple times from people, but they don't give me why. Tell me more. Tell me more. Don't be scared to write it and commit yourself in written form. They're scared. They're scared because they might be wrong, so they can only, say the silly remarks. But it's not a zero force member. It's a critical member. It's a structural member. Okay, so it's not a zero force member. All right, that's dealing with that. Now jumping into the $1,000 deal. $1,000. Can any of you guys look at this shirt I have on, this fabric, and call it white? Nobody that's sane can call it white. Can call this white and mean it. And you can say it's white and then say, "I said it's white," and then you'll take it back as a joke. You can't say it and now believe that this color is the color white from now on. You can't do that. So the $1,000, if you can call the shirt white and now believe this is white, this color is now white. Now, there's some white on here. I'm having a little fun with that. There's some white on here. With that little bit of white, can you still call this shirt white? Your brain, your amygdala, because you have conclusive files that it's not white. And so you can't, even for $1,000, you can't call it white, call this color white, and stand with it. That's what happens when we get into triggers. Someone said something contrary to what one of our conclusive files already are. And I call it what we own. When you make a conclusive file, you own it. And anything you own, the amygdala protects. Even this raggedy shirt I have on, it's mine. So if someone was to attack it, maybe I would take offense to it because I own it. It is a raggedy shirt. I put it on for this reason. To demonstrate and talk to you about it. Okay. So there's my $1,000 challenge for you guys. Wanted to throw that at you. 3-minute video, and I don't know how to end it. Oh, there we go. So $1,000. Can anyone call this shirt white? You can't do it. This is a proof of you can't do it because even for $1,000, because you have a conclusive file that it's another color. It's all our arguments are about. Now, can you change it? I can't find a way to change it. Once you make a conclusive file, the only way to change it is, and you won't really be changing it, you got to change the data. You have to come to a new conclusion. And that only way, and I can't force you in that conclusion. It has to be by your own doing. So all our triggers are because of the data we have a conclusive file that's opposite to, or an attack on us, the human. All right, so whatever it may be. Take care.